We do know that you have options, and we're really delighted that you are here. We understand that a lot of the invitations went to spam, and so people are having a little difficulty connecting in, but the most important thing is they know that Daniel is running for the District 5 seat to be our county council person, which is incredibly significant. And I don't really know if everyone on the Zoom knows him, but he is an extraordinary individual who works tirelessly for the people of our county. And even if he was not a county council person, his heart, his work, his vision is all about the community and ensuring that the community has a voice and ensuring that we all can participate in what's happening in our community. And I don't want to jump the gun. I know that Bruce Adams is supposed to be on the line, and I don't see him unless he's one of the Daniels that are out there.
I'm here.
Oh, good. You are.
Here.
Okay,
I'm on the phone.
Great. Okay, right, Bruce. So I just want to start with Bruce, and Bruce can share with us his perspective of Daniel, and then we'll move on. Bruce, thank you for joining us. I know that you have many things that you're doing today. Thank you.
Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, everybody, for being here for Daniel. But I do want to say thank you to Catherine for her decades of service to Montgomery County. I mean, she is one of the reasons why Montgomery County is such a special place, or support of the arts, or support of all the nonprofits. Catherine, you're a jewel. Catherine does all this while she's had this incredibly full-time, important professional job. I have no idea how Catherine does all she does, but I'm so grateful to her for doing it. Now for Daniel. When I think about who I want to support for an elective office, obviously issues are very important, but I like to vote on character. Character to me is so I'm cutting in and out, am I?
Please proceed.
I'm getting a lot of static. I'm on the. Did I keep going or no?
Yes, you should keep going.
Sorry. Anyhow, character to me is the most important. And when Ike Leggett asked me to create an Office of Community Partnerships, he asked me to build a bigger table and include more folks at the table. And obviously the African immigrant community was a huge part of that. The problem was we had no resources for that. It was something new. And Daniel stood up and Daniel got involved, and it wasn't always easy because the resources weren't always there. Daniel was working many more hours than we were able to appropriately pay him. But he had the character, he had the grit to stay in there and make sure that the folks on the in need in the county, our immigrant community, was well served. It was a no-brainer to understand we needed to do more in the East County. It was a no-brainer to understand we needed to do more for the immigrant community. It was a no-brainer that we needed to have the Gilchrist Center, Immigrant Services Center in the East County. But again, we didn't have the resources. And Daniel, I asked Daniel to go there. I asked Daniel to prioritize that. And the work he did was extraordinary. It was very difficult. We didn't always provide the resources. And he had the grit, he had the determination, he had the commitment to our neighbors in need to make it happen. So I'm for Daniel because Daniel's always been for us. He's always stood by me. He always stood by Ike Leggett, and he always stood by our neighbors in need in Montgomery County. So I'm thrilled that Daniel has taken this step to run for county council.
Thank you.
Thank you, Daniel.